this is not a joke. This is not a joke. Finally, Edochie confided in a friend. And this friend could not keep this to himself. He couldn't keep it to himself. You see, if you've had experience with what I'm about to tell you, you might be able to connect with what is happening to you, Edochie. And this brings me back to what a Ghana seer, is called the nation seer, said about Judy Austin. You see, Judy Austin has a complex, terrible life. Now, Edochie can't sleep at night. And when I say can't sleep at night, there are a lot of things happening to Edochie. I'll tell you a few of what he confided in his friend. First, he gets chased. Endless chase. You know, that kind of chase where you keep running and you do not find anywhere to hide. 2, Edochie said several times, a tall, headless man, very muscular, would chase him in his dreams. You see, at first he thought the pressure and all of the stress coupled with some of the movies, you know, he thought that was what it is. But that is not. It is more than that. Now, Edochie found out that Judy Austin had and still has, and maybe will still continue to have, what they call spiritual spouse. Now, there are those who do not believe in this. They say there's nothing like spiritual spouse because the Bible makes it clear that spirits cannot. But I want you to understand that human beings are made of 3 parts. As it is in heaven, so it is here on earth. Body, soul, and spirit. There are people who believe that there is nothing like body, soul, and spirit. That what you have is a body and a spirit. I think the Jehovah's Witness, they have such doctrine and idea. But let us go deep into what is happening to Edochie. And also how Edochie got to find out. But before we proceed, like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. It's very important. Turn on the notification bell. And tap on the thanks button to encourage this channel to do more. That's one of the ways you can encourage us to continue churning out this to you guys. So, Edochie knows what is happening to him. I mean, when I say knows what is happening to him, he can feel what is happening to him. He's experiencing it, but he wasn't sure. He wasn't really like, he couldn't put his fingers on where this is coming from. At first, he thought 2 things. 1, who else out there will want to punish me or attack me? Me. Then, Judy had prepared this fake prophet that gave Edochie visions, telling him how God has saved him from the claws of May, that May is diabolic, that she had tried to spiritually knock him out of bitterness and anger. So Edochie second thought on the situation, I mean, his present predicament, is that May secretly had told certain people or somehow worked people into hating him. That's 1. That's 2. Then the third is what he later discovered, and he realized that even if 1 and 2 is possible, this 3 is the biggest of it. He now tried to get information from the previous husband of Judy. You see, in life, people will not tell you everything. And whenever they want to tell you stories about their past, they will demonize whoever, family members, husband, wife, everybody. But they themselves will not tell you their own part in it. You see, the economy of Mr. Obasi started dwindling after a while. Obasi did not know that Judy Austin had this spiritual spouse. Spiritual spouse will be connected to your spiritual body. That your spiritual being is what it connects with. That is why you will see in your dreams that image of you that gravity cannot hold, meaning you can fly up and down in your dreams. In your dreams, you can appear in US whilst you're maybe in Accra, Ghana. You can appear from Lagos down to maybe somewhere in Texas. You can appear in the UK. You can appear in France, Germany. You can even go as far back as 100 years down to your ancestry. That is the power of dreams. And what is this? It tells you that your spiritual self, your spiritual being is capable of doing extraordinary, much more than your physical body that is subjected to a lot of factors, a lot of rules, gravity, a lot of things. Human flesh is important, yet the weakest. Now, this spiritual being, spouse as they are called, they can even manifest physically. We have seen people that this spiritual being manifests to them physically. They are the only one that will see this, that's called mirroring. So this spiritual being can do what they call mirror. They mirror themselves and you see them. Other people around will not see them, but you will see them. They will mirror themselves to you like a mirage. You know what I mean? I don't want to go into the complexity of that. The point is this: you, Edochie, confided in this friend. Friend sought for information from Mr. Obasi. Mr. Obasi recounted his experience with Judy Austin, and it is similar to that of you, Edochie. Slowly, everything around you will be dying off, dwindling. So it means that as Judy Austin is being benched in the physical by you, there is still another enjoyment in the spiritual, in our dreams. And not just that alone, you, Edochie, is getting beaten, getting dealt with the way Mr. Obasi was dealt with back then. Beaten in the dream, endless running. You don't know who is chasing you. Soon you try to look for ways around it. You see a man without head, muscular. This has been repeatedly happening in the life of Yul and Edochie, and it got him worried. He realized that Judy Austin has this spouse, this spiritual spouse, who is hell-bent on dealing with him. Now, like I was saying earlier, that a man called the Nation Seer in Ghana, he made mention of some of these things about Judy Austin, and that Judy Austin cannot be the first wife of anybody. Now we understand why Judy wanted second wife. She was told that the way out of this predicament, which is not really a way out anyway, you see, they lie to them. They lie to them. They lie to them a lot. They tell them, don't worry, we will take care of everything. Just get another man into your life. If you do that, all of your troubles, your trials, and your problems will disappear. Just be second wife. Do not be the number one, to reduce the jealousy of this spiritual spouse, often referred to as spiritual husband, boyfriend, wife, girlfriend. A lot of things go wrong when this spouse is jealous. Your economy will go down, you will lose, you will miss out, opportunities will just escape you, elude you. You will be running from pillar to post. You will not just understand yourself. When this takes hold of you, your night can be turned into something else. A night of endless battles. So, Edochie confided in this friend and asked for solution. He has gone from one place to the other. He knows that some of these Dibia, Babalawo, Marabu, they cannot solve this. He knows that they can't solve it. So he needed higher power to help him. But the situation that he is in, he doesn't know what to do. He was so confused. He felt like, do I have a call to serve God? Because Judy Austin was manipulating him like, maybe it is the call of God upon you. Remember what the prophet said, that you have a call on you, that you shouldn't listen, that you are anointed, you are blessed, you are this and that. Now, Edochie knows where his problems, his trials, his battle, apart from getting himself out of a comfortable and progressive marriage. Apart from that, this right now, because there are people who have left their wife. They've left their wife. There are people who left their wife and they decided to create a new family and all of that. Some of them are successful. They do their things and things are fine. But why is that of you, Edochie, this bad? Exactly what his father said. You, Edochie, when he went out there to the fields, to the woods, what he picked up is an infested, spiritually infested, physically unproductive woman. He brought this to his life. And he thinks that all will be well. No, it's not possible. It's not possible. All cannot be well with you, your Edochie. All cannot be well. At all. All cannot be well. So Edochie realized all of this. Many things. And he confided in this new friend. Edochie does not have friends anymore. Many of them escaped. Many of them cut off from him. They do not want him to rob them. And they do not want him to expose them, since he has a wife that he cannot manage. A woman that can hijack his social media handle and start ranting and writing trash. So he confided in this guy, and this guy is the same one saying this thing. He said, look, you guys have to pray for Edochie, because he is confused. He doesn't know where to head to. Because Judy Austin, even the Ghana seer said it, Judy Austin has certain things. I mean, she has been tied down spiritually. She has been bound spiritually. She's under covenant spiritually. So it means that any man that gets in contact with her, she said it herself. It's just that you guys didn't listen. And I tried as much as possible then to say it, but people thought it was a joke. She said it the day she was saying, Jesus is my mother, Holy Ghost is my father, auntie is my auntie, glory is my glory. She said then that all through her life, it has not been easy for her. There are times that she embraced this kingdom, and there are times she feels that this kingdom are not doing good for her. Like they are not, there are times that she wants to disobey them. Like, look, I need this one, but she's destined, she's purposed for something else. She said that all through her time growing up, this has always been this and that God has loved her so much. Well, we are all children of God. Even Lucifer, he is a son of God. But not everyone that are sons or daughters to God can, come around. There are some that are vagabonds, traitors. Some people have dedicated themselves to evil. Now, Edochie is tied down. Finance, tied down. Opportunity, tied down. Everything, tied down. He has also contracted some spirits. So how is he going to get out of it? How is your Edochie going to get out of this mess? That is the bone of contention, because it is too deep. It's too deep. If you try escaping from these people, they will lay curse. They will deal with you spiritually. If you are with them, the spirits will be dealing with you physically and spiritually. Now, it's like the devil and the deep blue sea. both will crush you. So the thing is for him to seek for higher power and remain consistent. Or what do you guys think of this one? What do you think? Because Judy Edochie is crying behind the scene. Forget his brother shows and brother go shows, brother dash, all of that. Forget all of that. He's crying in deep silence. He doesn't know how to get out of it. He's like, oh my God, why did I make my life become a mess? What have I done? What have I done to myself? But still, he has to keep keeping on, because if he leaves, maybe we'll start saying justice for Judy Edochie. Justice for Judy Edochie. And there will be no evidence. Justice for Judy Edochie. No evidence. He said it himself. That a time will come, we will say justice for Judy Edochie. So before that time comes, it's better we do for him what we need to do, so that he will not end up totally eradicated. So I don't know what you guys think of this one. It's a serious issue. It is deeper than the ocean.